Welcome to North's 2019-2020 Vocal Department Awards presentation. We are thrilled to have this opportunity to recognize the students who make North's choirs excellent. Tonight's virtual presentation will include a recap of the year's activities, followed by an announcement of awards to recognize for individual achievement.
We had a great start to our year. We had show choir camps over the summer with our choreographers Ben Eklund and Matt Watson. We had an all-state camp with kids from West Delaware, Bettendorf, West, and Central, with awesome directors and great help from our boosters to feed all these kids.
We also participated in Opus. Opus allows 5th through 9th grade students across the state of Iowa to demonstrate excellence in musicianship and their vocal skill. The Opus audition consists of preparing 3 items. Students must sing a scale, sing the song America, and prepare an excerpt from a song. Then the singers record these 3 items with myself, and then the recordings are sent in and evaluated by judges. Several of our North students joined over 2,600 students across Iowa when they auditioned for only 720 positions. Freshmen Viviana Bond and Ella McMahon were selected out of these 2,600 students to perform in the 9th grade Mixed Opus Honor Choir in the Iowa State Center in Ames.
We also, during first term, did the all-state process, and we had 26 students that ultimately auditioned for the all-state choir. The all-state choir consists of 600 students from across the state of Iowa. There are 6 different audition centers where the kids are put into quartets, and they have to learn 7 to 8 songs and go in as a quartet, trio, duet, or a solo in one of our 7 ensembles that we're allotted. And they are judged by a judge in person against 40 to 50 kids in their center, and they have got to be one of the top 2 or 3 vocalists in that center to move on. We were lucky enough to have 4 students selected: Peyton Cousins, his first year; Trevor Milne, second year; Devontae Westley, second year; and Rebecca Reeves was selected as an alternate. They perform in Ames at Hilton Coliseum alongside the All-State Band and orchestras. We also then had our first concert in the fall, which was MetroFest, and it involved concert chorale, singers, varsity, and chamber. This year MetroFest was held at North, and we wanted to say thank you to the many parents who helped run that event and made it a success. We will not be going to MetroFest next year, but instead we will be having our own North High School Vocal Music fall concert. Those who are auditioning for All-State will have the opportunity to go to West High and participate in a new event along with kids from Bettendorf, PV, and the Davenport schools to gain more confidence in their audition prep for the All-State process. We moved then to second term, and our chamber singers had 11 caroling performances outside of the school and did an outstanding job representing the school, our program, and you, the NHS vocal music community. They also sang the national anthem for home volleyball games and for an event that former presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders was speaking at.
The 68th annual holiday concert featured the music departments of Central, North, and West at the Adler Theater in downtown Davenport. Due to increasing numbers in our North High music ensembles, this winter concert included 2 outstanding concerts for all North music ensembles. The first concert showcased the freshman orchestra, first block varsity singers, second block singers as well. Our closing song featured each group alongside over 35 wood intermediate singers and guest soprano saxophonist Evan Sammons. The second concert showcased concert chorale, chamber choir, concert band, and symphonic strings. As always, show choir was ramping up, and we had choreographers come back and clean to get our shows performance ready.
And then third term happened after our winter break. Show choir really starts taking over at this time, but we also had a chamber concert with our orchestra, and we were able to add chamber to our early spring concert where we joined with the wood intermediate choirs for a great night of singing. We also endured our show choir week for center stage at Northside and had an awesome first performance celebration at the Show Choir Spectacular. Thank you goes out to Tara Cousins and Brandy Taparow for spearheading this fundraiser for us. We followed that up with hosting a fantastic big dance show choir invitational, and our very own Kim Guy led the way with so many others to make this year's event happen in such a positive way.
We also had a great competition season with our show choirs. C Stage grew as a group and team all season long, and Peyton Pierre was named as an outstanding performer at multiple invitationals. We are excited to tell you that Mr. Watson will return as choreographer for C Stage.
Northside Establishment competed very well, and our choreographer has laid the groundwork for great success for our future. This year's group worked hard to be awesome, and they succeeded. Northside's Devontae Wesley was named Outstanding Soloist at 2 different invitationals and received a scholarship to the Show Choir Camps of America at the Western Dubuque Invitational. Our Prom King, Tommy Lee, and Junior Henry Rush were also named as outstanding performers at different invitationals.
Fourth term, and then COVID hit. We had to cancel our New York trip, state solo and ensemble was canceled, large group festival was canceled, and graduation is going virtual with the possibility of an in-person program later in the summer.
Through all of this, we have celebrated our great students. We are doing online auditions, and many have already completed them. Upcoming fundraisers include Birdies for Charity and Charity Mania. As you know, the district does not pay for everything, although they have done a great deal to ensure the success of our programs. These fundraisers are to make sure that all of our students have the ability to raise money for their pledges to NHS Vocal Music and not have to pay out of their pockets.
We are planning next year's show choir shows, and although we will not be starting choreography until September, we are looking forward to a new year full of challenges and amazing shows. Specific dates and times for both Center Stage and Northside Establishment choreography camps may be right on the screen.
We will be doing a pre-sign up for interest in the All-State process and expect around 40 students to sign up. This shows me that there is a drive to be better than average at North High. This drive for excellence is due in a large part to our dedicated senior class and their drive to not be satisfied with mediocrity. Thank you to our seniors who have, for the past 4 years, been working to find their own excellence inside and outside of the walls of NHS Vocal Music.
And a final set of thank yous. Tabitha Sherhart. Since joining our North Vocal Department, you have truly wowed us, and not only with your piano ability, you consistently offer to improve the program through your organization, creative ideas, interactions with our students, and helping me keep reverts in check. We look forward to another fun year ahead in our McDonald's lunches. Next, to our music boosters. Kat Hippler, Cindy Sabley, Nicole Pierce, Tally Curry, Lori Kane, and Kim Guy, can you please take a bow at home? These ladies have been leading our 53rd Street boosters this past year. They are the driving force in our fundraising and volunteering efforts.
Our job of teaching the music is never the end of the story, and having a team that understands how to help with everything that we do allows us to keep the music at the forefront of these kids' choral music education. Thank you for all of the hours that you put in to make this program run so smoothly. We truly would be lost without all of your help.
All right, and now on to some awards. Students may pick up their award from the front office during their designated pickup dates, which will be emailed to all families by the school if not already done. To our 10th graders. Wow, what a talented group of kids who have come in and joined this choral family. You started as scared incoming freshmen and have blossomed into some of the most talented kids in the program. We still have work to do, but your expectation to be pushed and your desire for excellence is apparent. We have so much to look forward to. Keep it up, kids. Our most improved 9th grade student is Elizabeth Olson. Congratulations.
Our new 11th graders. I always feel that the biggest growth in a student is during this year, and these 10th graders did not disappoint. The leadership that is growing in this grade is apparent, and your desire to do great things is absolutely inspiring. You allow us to dream of great things we can do together. continue to expect to do good music and create great shows to feature you. Our most improved 10th grader this year is Cadence Reed. Congratulations, Cadence.
To our new 12th graders, well, the time has come. Seniors, you are now the tone setters, the mentors, the pinnacle of North High School, and this program. You have so much. You do so much, and this program is blessed to have you. It is your turn to inspire and be the bar setters. You are the reason this program will continue to thrive. Rely on each other and never let anyone fail. We are going to have an awesome year. Our most improved 11th grader is Grace Holdit. Congratulations.
And to our outgoing seniors, thank you for sharing your time, your talent, your voices, and your personalities. Each one of you brought something special to the table, and we were blessed to have you here. As you leave, please remember one important thing. You are all freshmen again. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a compliment, but with what you have learned in high school, you get to apply whatever new experience you are going to. Jump in like you wish you had 4 years ago. Remember that your decisions can impact your future. Listen to those who are trying to help you. Ignore the noise that doesn't help you, and stay away from being around hurtful people. Don't be afraid to show how passionate you are, because if someone doesn't appreciate that, then they don't need to be around you. And the biggest thing I hope you come away with is to just be you. Thank you for being a part of this program and for being a part of my family. This year's most improved 12th grader is Abigail Edelman. Your future is bright, and I can't wait to see how college music makes you even better. And now for some fun awards. Our first award is called the Pretty Prince and Princess Award, and it's presented to a pretty prince or princess who does not sing like a pretty prince or princess anymore. We have 3 award winners, and our first award winner is Isabella Howard Sundberg. You have come so far, and wow, do you have a beautiful voice. From a timid, shy freshman who didn't think she liked me to one of my go-to altos of all time. Thank you, Isabella. Our next award winner is Laura Lee Kane, who decided that she liked choir and making fun of Mr. Reavert. So she worked really hard, and by the end of her process, she auditioned for Allstate and was always there to make our groups better. And our last Pretty Prince goes to a young man named Mr. Kevin Hill, who started out his career at North as a Johnny one-note bass, and now is able to sing anything and everything we would ask of him. Well done, and what a great transformation, Mr. Hill. Those are our Pretty Princes and Princesses. And then our next award is called the Rachel Jones Award, and is presented to the seniors who, as Rachel did, stepped up to the plate when needed and doesn't complain. And doesn't complain might be in quotation marks. We have 3 seniors that are in this award, and I think you'll understand why. Our first one is Tyla Burridge, and Tyla would bend over backwards and do anything we wanted, and boy, did she give me a lot of grief. Our second is Abby Siskowski, who may be one of the busiest kids we had in our program. When she couldn't find a time for choir during school, she would come in before school or after school for chamber just to make sure that she could be part of everything, and was always there to step up when needed. And our final award winner is Miss Taylor Snyder. Taylor was just always there and ready to work if we needed her, and just wanted to say thank you for all your work, ladies. Well done. The Rachel Jones Award winners. Our next award is called The Fixer, and it is presented to the go-to senior choir members who can fix anything and get everything done. Our first 2 award winners are Jackson Baxter and Kevin Hill, who since their freshman year have been lifting heavy things for me, and have always been there if we ever needed anything. Our next award winner is Jasmine Pierce, and she took it upon herself to stick around all through the day this year and tackle any sort of situation or anything that we needed her to in organizing things in our room. So awesome job, and thank you, Jasmine. And our final award winner is Miss Mariana Carter, who took it upon herself to make sure that everything for show choir was organized and running smoothly. And we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Mari. Awesome job.
Next, we go to recognize the dance captains for Center Stage. This award is presented as thanks for the countless hours of preparation that was used to make our show choirs improve throughout the year. For Center Stage, we recognize Marissa Peterson, Peyton Pierre, Jalen Quinn, and Caitlin Guy. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me as I learned the ropes around North and Center Stage. So thank you, dance captains.
For Northside Establishment, our dance captains may have been the strongest group of leaders in my 24 years of teaching. We've always had amazing leaders, but this year the way they worked with each other and motivated our group and made sure that there wasn't any drama was special. A huge thank you for sharing their passion for excellence goes to Ellie Tapero, Justice Jackson, Jordan Colton, Andrew Savely, and Devontae Wesley.
Crew captain for both Center Stage and North Side. This is presented as thanks for the countless hours of prep that was used to make our show choirs improve throughout the year. And this award is presented to a graduating senior who is able to share her love for crew while being in North Side as well. Awesome job, and thank you, Angela Mormon.
We have a new award this year, which is the Vocal Captain. And the Vocal Captain is an award presented as thanks for the countless hours of prep that was used to make our show choir vocals improve. Our award winner is Casey Scott, who really took charge during the show choir season and took control when I was not able to be at the finals warm-up in Western Dubuque. Well done, Casey.
Also new this year, dance assistant. Where would I have been this year without this young woman? Surely lost and confused. Despite the unknowns surrounding this new position, she used her energy, talent, and high standards to tackle it head on. I am the utmost grateful for her presence in our rehearsals. This award is presented as thanks for both the leadership demonstrated and additional hours spent to improve Center Stage Prep Show Choir. Thank you, Keelani Sanders. Shania's All-Star Award is presented to a Center Stage member who continually models the kindness, care, hard work, and love for all, as did Shania Renee McDowell in her only year with us. Whenever any student needed help with learning, I could always rely on this individual to step up. She consistently showed her care by clarifying mishaps on my end, and she always saw to it that I didn't forget correcting them. This would end up helping the entire group. She was willing to lead our group and worked at improving her communication throughout the course of the season. This year's recipient of the Shania's All-Star Award is Jalen Quinn. Thank you and congratulations.
Our next award is called the Megan Hall Award in honor of a foreign exchange student from South Africa, Megan Hall. It's presented to an outgoing student who has overcome the unknown of a completely new place and remains genuinely humble in the face of great successes. She raised the bar of excellence for all those around her in both rehearsals, performances, and the way she conducted her daily life, all the while being completely dedicated and supportive to everyone involved in those activities. And finally, she is able to be taught, directed, and critiqued while continually asking for more and more ways to improve. Megan made our program better every day she was present. And this year's recipient has done the same. Congratulations, Miss Ellie Tapero. Our final award is the Iowa Choral Directors Association Outstanding Senior Award. As you can see here, there are 7 different qualifications that the student must meet. And as I look down at these qualifications, I do so with a great sense of pride. I was a past award winner back in 1991. This award is given to seniors who exemplify what an outstanding musician and leader the student has become. Our award winner this year has demonstrated outstanding growth in musicianship in their own way. She has been a part of every ensemble we offer here at North and has pushed herself to be a leader at all times. She is driven to succeed. She celebrates everyone's successes and is willing to step up and in at times to do whatever's asked. She's overcome multiple injuries and a trip to the ER and has come back stronger each time to make our groups even better. Her talent and drive will let her become more successful than she can ever imagine. Congratulations to our ICDA Outstanding Senior Award winner, Miss Delaney Rawl. Well done, Delaney. And now, to all our outgoing seniors, I would ask you to listen up as we say thank you for all you have done for NHS vocal music during your time here. No one could ever imagine your year ending the way it did, and yet you handled it with a grace and resilience not often found in today's youth. You could have just given up and whined and complained about how unfair it is, but you stood up and have taken what the world has thrown at you. You have everything in front of you and have been a major part of the driving force that has made us great this year. Sometimes you didn't want the responsibility, sometimes you resisted it, but in the end, you always came through and worked very hard to make sure that the excellence you helped create will continue in the future. Your passion for not just music, but all that you are associated with and for each other is, and always will be, contagious. You leave North High having made it a better place. Thank you, seniors, and our office doors will always be open for you.
And thank you for watching North's 2019-2020 Vocal Department Awards presentation. We do not know what the fall will look like, but we will continue to plan for the great things to come.
All-State Camp is scheduled for August 9th through 11 at West High. And on a personal note, it is such a joy to work with Mr. Whitson and Mrs. Shearhart, as they are absolutely the best. Thanks for an amazing year, and we will see you all very soon. In person, I hope. Okay, here comes the class of 2020, and be on the lookout for the class of 2021.
Stay safe, everyone. It's a great day to be a Wildcat.